to advise during your showing time on condition of the property or not? That was one of the conversations and topics that we discussed pretty heavily today on Clubhouse. And it came up around the initial question of, what are there moments within a transaction that as a real estate agent you get the most anxious about? And a lot of things for me, when I think about transactions and just helping people is, there's a lot of things that are outside of the agent's control. There's a lot of people that we have to rely on to make sure that they're doing their job, or our clients are making, the right decisions one way or the other. And sometimes, there's just that anxiety that's created because of that. And one of the anxiety points were the inspection and the remedy period. So I brought up the question around, when you guys are doing your showings, are you advising on certain things that come up during a walkthrough or during a showing that you could potentially pick out to your client regarding condition of a home? And some agents took the stance of, we don't advise because of liability issues. And some agents took the stance of, I do advise because, I don't want to waste their time, effort, and money, in inspections and things if I know there's going to be some things that potentially would be a deal breaker or cost a lot of money to fix. And I thought it was an interesting topic and conversation. And I think one where as agents, obviously we have to stay within our boundaries as a real estate professional and as a real estate agent and understand our responsibilities to our client. But at the same time, if you're struggling with keeping contracts together due to inspections and remedy, there may be some things that we can be doing up front during those showings to prepare our buyers better, or even our sellers, right? When you guys do your listing consultations, are you really walking through the house and looking for items? Because a lot of that is just setting the appropriate expectations when it comes to the condition. And it, something, simple. If I know that the roof has 2 layers of shingles on it, I want to make sure I'm pointing that out. So that way it's not blindsiding the buyer when it comes back on inspections. And same thing with the sellers. Or, if we see that there's, potential drainage issues or mold, potential mold on the floors, or water damage, or, that the furnace looks, 10, 15, 20 years old versus it looking, only 2 to 5 years old. I believe as a real estate agent, part of that is our responsibility and within our realm of work, when we're doing those showings, and to let our clients understand that, hey, we're not the professionals when it comes to the inspections, but based off of my experience, here's X, Y, and Z that I've seen from the past. And so if you guys are struggling with some of those expectations or anxiety points, there may be some things that you can be doing up front to really put some of that stuff at ease, not just for yourself, but also for your client. So if this has helped, please like, subscribe, comment on the video. I would love to hear your thoughts on whether or not an agent should be talking about condition of the property during the showing time frame or not.